After expressing gratitude to City Foreign for the most thoughtful thing anyone has ever done with Christ the Redeemer, Taylor Swift saves the day by throwing a water bottle to the crowd of thirsty fans during the Rio de Janeiro concert. Hi there. No one who is Taylor Swift's Swiftie will ever go without water. The pop artist, 33, made a spectacular gesture to a devoted fan in the audience on Friday night as she opened her run of performances at Estadio Olímpico Milton Santos in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. She was performing the song All Too Well. Thanks from a helpful stage. Taylor took the bottle and moved it to the middle of the stage, where she threw it into the audience with her football-throwing arm. Taylor sang All Too Well and threw a water bottle to a fan in need of assistance in the viral fan video, which went viral with the tagline Ratzdetter. The legendary Christ the Redeemer statue was lit up in the singer's honor, and the crowd reacted with equal fervor when she thanked the city for their warm welcome. A projection on the monument read, "Welcome to Brazil," and featured a t-shirt inspired by the Junior Jewels shirt Taylor wore in the You Belong With Me music video. I feel so unworthy of this distinction, but it's also the kindest thing anyone has ever done for me. I just wanted to start out that way, Taylor said to the applauding audience. This makes me so very proud. I heard that a large portion of the reason this was made possible was because so many of you gave food and drink. The illumination was funded by the Christ the Redeemer Sanctuary and was the result of a fan campaign and charity drive. I'm so proud of you, Taylor continued. Thank you so much for everything you do, including coming out tonight and being so kind to. Swift has 3 gigs this weekend at the Estadio Olímpico Milton Santos and Rio de Janeiro before traveling to São Paulo, where she will play to tens of thousands of fans for the first time this week. 2 more shows are scheduled for the following weekend in São Paulo. Paulino the Shake It Off singer's live tickets have been extremely affordable, and fans across Latin America have been taking advantage of it. While us tickets can fetch over $1,600 on certain resale sites, Vivid Seats was selling event tickets in Brazil for a mere $91. Can't really express my appreciation to the Buenos Aires people. I'd never been to Argentina before, and they gave us the most electric, wonderful start to the South American portion of the Eras Tour. Taylor wrote on Instagram on Monday, recalling her youth electric drew the attention of her devoted fan base, who surmised that it alludes to her father, Bo Travis, whose mother, Donna Kelsey, was observed on Sunday, enjoying Swift's film, The Eras Tour at a Florida theater. Kelsey, who was present at her Saturday night show, frequently uses the word electric to characterize an enjoyable experience. Most recently, when discussing his appearance on Saturday Night Live with Swift. I can't even remember what I said because I blacked out. However, Kelsey mentioned on his New Heights podcast that it was a lecture to be back there. There's just something about being back in that room and it being the first episode of the season. When Travis was discussing Taylor's first time watching him play for the Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium, he said, "I just thought it was awesome that everyone in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. She looked amazing. And on top of that, the day went perfectly for Chiefs fans. It was absolutely electric." After her concerts in Argentina, Swift traveled to Brazil, where her new beau seemed to be supporting her ever since they made their connection public. Travis, a tight end with the Kansas City Chiefs, and others have generated a social media storm. Taylor belted out "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me," instead of the original line "Karma is the guy on the screen coming straight home to me," which was inspired by recent footage of Swift sprinting up to plant a kiss on the athlete after wrapping up her Saturday show in Buenos Aires. This video went viral even more. Swift also decided to change the lyrics to her hit song Karma to include a reference to her new lover, while surrounded by her backup dancers on stage at the Estadio River Plate Stadium. Travis witnessed the incredible improvisation, which featured the superstar athlete smacking his palms across his face in complete shock before executing a few elegant dance moves. The 13-time Grammy winner was seen supporting Kelsey during his game at Arrowhead Stadium, sparking rumors that the two were dating. However, Taylor didn't just have her mind on Travis during the lyric change. She also mouthed the lyrics "That's my man" and sang to him directly during her performance of Willow. The two finally made their relationship public 2 months after it first became apparent. They have been seen out on many occasions since last month when DailyMail.com reported that Swift is amazed at how the sports star has treated her like a gentleman. An insider close to Taylor's celebrity friend, Lively, also revealed that despite the singer's best efforts to maintain composure, it was clear to those around her that she was falling hard for her new beau. At the moment, Taylor is in complete shock, and her family is enamored with Travis. She is trying to maintain her composure, but it is clear that she is falling in love with him, and he feels the same way. When he courted her, he didn't say something like, "Hey, you're hot, let's go out," but rather quoted her. She feels like the luckiest person alive, and it isn't a coincidence that all she had to do was turn on. According to sources, Taylor Swift is scheduled to return to the United States for Thanksgiving, and then fly back to Brazil for the São Paulo concerts on November 24. From São Paulo, she will then go to Tokyo and Singapore prior to starting the European League tour. Thanks to Swifties and a priest, Rio's well-known Christ monument greets Taylor Swift. This week, as Taylor Swift began her tour of Rio de Janeiro, the 125-ton Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro welcomed her with open arms. The Q, which is the most famous in the world and features a projected image of a Swift-inspired t-shirt, was illuminated on Thursday night with a message that read, "Welcome to Brazil." The singer to the nation for the most recent leg of her Eras tour. The lavish display of hospitality was made possible by a kind gesture from her fans, coordinated by the Christ the Redeemer Archdiocese and Sanctuary, which oversees the well-known statue on social media. Rio Mayor Eduardo Pence was asked to project a picture of Swift's Junior Jewel shirt from the music video "You Belong With Me" onto the statue. Their request went viral, and Mr. Plays, who had dubbed the singer the Madonna of our times, responded by saying he would take the matter to the Rapo, the sanctuary's supervisor. "Okay, I did my part," Mr. Plays on X, formerly Twitter, starting today. The priest who oversees the well-known Catholic website challenged Swifties to raise money to purchase food and beverages for the upcoming Catholic Church's World Day of the Poor, which is scheduled for this Sunday. Through one day of crowdfunding, fans raised approximately $180,000, raised $29,500 LB, which covered the cost of 20,000 loaves of pentatonic, a traditional sweet yeast bread, and bottled water for Rio's homeless. A statement from the sanctuary stated that since the fundraising goal was met, the statue was lit. "This is a mobilization for solidarity, Christ the Redeemer descending the cork of a mountain to impact society," according to the official website of the monument. The Christ statue, with its arms wide open, welcomed millions of selfie-taking tourists each year and was elected as one of the new 7 wonders of the world in 2017. Rio is far from the only place where young people like challenges, so he directed the energy of fans to do good on Thursday night. Mr. Raposo, who is also the pastor of Rio, saw José de Lego Parish renaming stadiums and naming periods in honor of Swift were just a few of the ways that tour towns around the U.S. honored her.